Naomi Aliyu from Nigeria. Naomi Aliyu is a 20-year-old inspiring and innovative social activist with a passion for helping disadvantaged and at-risk youth across different communities in northern Nigeria. She started several youth groups across several high schools where she organized motivational boot camps, arts and craft workshops, as well as tutorial services for mathematics and other relevant topics to enable them pass their exams with flying colors. Moved by the plight of the financially challenged, orphans and other at-risk youth, she started a foundation and organized several campaigns to raise sponsors to pay for scholarships and other school amenities, determined not to let them fall through the cracks into a life of crime and delinquency. Over 1,700 high school students are currently beneficiaries of this laudable initiative. Worthy of note, she raised a team of over 98 young volunteers who have worked with her in secondary schools, at-risk communities, as well as internally displaced people's camps. During this period, she campaigned against child trafficking and worked to rescue some children who were being exploited. She also worked with victims of female genital mutilation brought on by early marriages and campaigned for the enforcement of protection of young girls in this region. Ever sensitive to the peculiar needs of young people living in proximity with the fight against Boko Haram terrorists, she introduced trauma services, partnering with counselors to help the youth and give them hope for the future despite their present circumstances. Her laudable initiatives have earned her commendations from Christian organizations, the United Nations, and other corporate organizations. She was recently interviewed by Pat Robertson, president of the Christian Broadcasting Network CBN and Vice Chancellor, Regent University, USA, as well as Peter Thompson, the 71st president of the United Nations General Assembly, amongst other personalities and media houses. She was also chosen to address youth leaders of 110 countries in the UN headquarters in New York on a project to use technology to provide more affordable education to those in rural communities. She also secured an internship at the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, United Nations. Indeed, Naomi is an exceptional young leader who has emerged on the global stage as a future Africa leader, a force for change who is impacting the lives of young people for the better.